What did we do when we unchained the earth from its sun? In his Parable of a Madman, Friedrich Nietzsche addressed the central issue of the atheistic worldview. God is dead. And if God is dead, we are all alone in the dark and have no idea what is right or wrong, and our whole system of morality is turned inside out. Being unchained from our sun sets us adrift in the dark, unable to see, and floating in space with nothing to hold us in place. Nietzsche knew and accepted the result of atheism: no moral boundaries. In the parable, just like real life, most atheists refuse to accept that logical consequence. They are very comfortable with their biblically based morals, but just don't want the God who's at its heart. With that one question in the middle of the parable, Nietzsche struck not just at the heart of atheism, but of all rejection of God's will. It is a direct strike at my generation and its rejection of tradition. You see, when my generation comes along and questions traditions to the point of rejecting them, we are cutting loose the earth's chain. Not content with pointing out the genuine problem of bad traditions, or even the simple issue of overattachment to acceptable human traditions, we cut loose from all traditions, even biblical ones. Nietzsche went on to say, "Whither is it moving now? Whither are we moving now? Away from all suns? Are we not perpetually falling? Backward, sideward, forward, in all directions? Is there any up or down left? Are we not straying as through an infinite nothing?" In the end, we destroy all tradition so we can rebuild society or the church in a mold of our own making, in our own image to be more precise. But to do that, we must destroy people and in the process faith itself, because once we start down that path, we find ourselves having to be ruthless in rooting out all opposition. And in the end, we become gods of our own making. Am I overstating the case, or does that perfectly describe the next generation that knew not Jehovah? All that generation also were gathered to their fathers, and there arose another generation after them who did not know the Lord, nor yet the work which he had done for Israel. Judges 2, verse 10. The same issue of not knowing God is mirrored by my anti-tradition generation. But it's not just my generation. The next generation, those of you in your 30s and 40s who are even further away from the anchor of biblical traditions, will continue to drift away. Unless you see the danger and reattach the chain to the Word of God. Let us all anchor our hope to the one who has entered within the veil, where it will not be moved by the tides of time. Well, thanks for watching Morning Minutes in the Bible on Traditional Tuesday. Until tomorrow, this is James McClenny hoping you have a great day.